gremlins and hobbits. These are just a couple of familiar and popular movie short guys we love. But around the world, different cultures and various regions already have their own little humanoid myths and legends that have been around for generations. Some are scary, some tickles our imagination, some are downright amusing, and some you might be familiar with already. Let's get to it. Number 1. Kappa. This is my favorite one from the list. So let's start with it. The kappa is a mythical creature from Japanese folklore. These water sprites have greenish or yellow-blue skin, webbed hands and feet, and a turtle-like carapace on their back. Their quirky traits include 3 anuses, allowing them to pass 3 times as much gas as humans, and physical strength surpassing that of a grown man. They live in lakes and rivers, and they're clumsy on land. And here's why they're my favorite. For you see, kappas love sumo wrestling and often challenge human passerbys to a match. Number 2. Vodnik. In Czech and Slovak folklore, the vodnik is a water sprite that inhabits rivers, lakes, and ponds. Often depicted as an old man with webbed feet and fish tails, the vodnik can bring both fortune and misfortune to those who encounter him. When angered, he breaks dams, washes down water mills, and drowns people and animals. Consequently, fishermen, millers, and beekeepers make sacrifices to appease him. Interestingly, it is said that he loves beer, and the locals leave water buckets at pubs for him to stand on. Number 3. Kalakantsaroi. The Kalakantsaroi are annoying goblins found in southeastern European and Anatolian folklore. These creatures come up from underground during the holiday season, specifically from the 25th of December to the 6th of January. According to Greek folklore, their mischievous antics include stealing sweets and creating havoc in people's homes. Their appearance varies, but they are often depicted as small, black humanoid beings with long tails, resembling little black devils. Some Greeks imagine them with burning red eyes, goats' or donkeys' ears, and a penchant for eating frogs and worms. Number 4. Loveland frogmen. These creatures have been a popular folklore in Ohio since the 1950s. Standing between 3 to 4 feet, the frogmen are described as having frog-like features, including webbed hands and feet, leathery skin, and large, bulbous eyes. Some accounts suggest they carry wands or sticks emitting sparks or light. Many believe that frogmen can navigate Ohio's waterways with ease to stay out of public sight. Number 5. Pukwudgies. In the forest of Delaware, there's a folklore about mischievous small humanoids, standing just 2 to 3 feet tall. They're supposed to have spikes like porcupines in the back with enlarged noses, fingers, and ears. They're called pukwudgies, and their stories are deeply rooted in Native American tribes living in the area. They say that encountering pukwudgies could lead to something fatal. Number 6. Melonheads. Want to see something creepy? Melonheads are described as small humanoid creatures with extremely large, misshapen heads. They're often hairless with deformed limbs, razor-like teeth, and glowing red eyes. According to Connecticut folktales, they steal livestock and pets for food. Number 7. Dover Demon. This strange creature is one of the popular mythos in the Massachusetts area. It was first reported in the 70s by separate groups of teenagers, but they all claimed relatively similar descriptions of the creature. They said it looked like an alien-like creature with glowing eyes and tendril-like fingers running along the side of a highway. It hasn't been spotted ever since. Number 8. Nipgubben. The Nipgubben, a legendary nature spirit from northern Sweden, watches over the Nipsjullet region. Benevolent yet mischievous, he protects the forests, rivers, and wildlife. Disrespectful travelers may encounter subtle tricks like lost paths leading them astray, vanishing items such as keys and compasses, and whispers in the wind urging them in circles. The Nipgubben's domain demands respect and reverence. Number 9. Chaniques. The Chaniques are small, mischievous humanoid creatures from Mexican folklore. They inhabit forests and jungles, often hiding in the shadows. Standing only at 3 to 4 feet, these tricksters enjoy playing pranks on travelers, leading them astray or causing confusion. Their appearance varies, but they're typically described as having gnarled features, pointy ears, and wearing tattered clothing. Number 10. Tomonokkas. This folklore is popular amongst mining communities throughout the world. Tomonokkas are said to be gnome-like creatures that live in mines. They are described as being small, about the size of a child. They have large heads, long arms, and wrinkled skin. They are usually dressed in miners' clothing and said to be carrying mining tools like picks and shovels. Miners believe that encountering them means that a disaster is about to happen. Stay tuned for part 2.